Welcome in. This is game one of our series of Yangon Galacticos versus ZeroTwo. This is the lower division of Southeast Asia DPC tournament. And I guess we'll just get right into it. So the first ban is IO. Very common. I've actually seen a lot of carry IO in the Southeast Asia region. Um,
5 seconds
I
remaining.
still don't like it. It's done okay. It's kind of on and off. Although I feel it hasn't made a huge impact in any of those games. I think it's been mostly the team around it that ended up winning the game. Morphling gets banned out. Okay, Undying. That's a bit of an unusual one. You don't see that one banned out all that often. ZeroTwo is up now. What are they gonna play? What are they gonna ban? I should say. Let me check if there's any substitutes in tonight.
10 seconds remaining.
Olsen, In Your Dream.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know who After Rain is.
Radiant team pick.
Looks to be their position 3. Information I have does not have After Rain in it, so I'll have to see where he plays and update. Lun, Rain, Skillay, Ha, Young P. Okay, all of Yangon is here. Earth Spirit first pickup, good solid position 4. Definitely not a flex though. He only plays position 4, I think. Possibly a position 5, but he's a support. You will not see a. We will not see a. We will not see a position 5 Earth or a core Earth Spirit. He will definitely be a support. ZeroTwo, most likely they're gonna pick a support or a large flex hero. OD is still in the pool. That usually gets snap picked pretty early if it's available. Diving quite deep into their reserve time here on ZeroTwo. Almost half of it gone already. And this is just the first pick, so we might see with the Ogre. I like Ogre. He's a good laner with his Ignite. Can be quite annoying on enemy heroes, especially the support. Definitely a nice pickup and enables a lot of carries with the Bloodlust, as well as having a good stun. He does a decent bit of damage, also fairly good utility with the slows and the stuns and the buffs to his carry. And multicast is always nice. Yangon, most likely another flex hero here. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna turn on 1 second. About 30%. Alright. The Oracle. Okay. So Oracle 5, Earth Spirit 4. Neither of those are flex picks. Both solid supports though. Oracle has the save, which is quite annoying. So we'll most likely see some sort of carry that might need, or some sort of core that needs to be in the fight. But overall, just Oracle's a good hero to have around. Definitely enables you to fight in some situations where you don't necessarily want to, as well as being a good nuker, magical nuker in lane. Can secure some easy early kills if they get out of position on the side of ZeroTwo. I'm not sure if we'll see a support pickup or a flex hero here. Either way, I wouldn't expect to see a carry or anything of that nature in this slot. That would be very bold on the side of ZeroTwo, but you never know. Never know what they're gonna do. They are like almost out of reserve time though. This is only their second pick. Okay, we see the carry. That's a bit odd. I mean, PA is not bad, but she is pretty susceptible to Oracle and Earth Spirit. Just because she does it. Well, she has her Blink Strike to get on top of Oracle, so that can be good, but at the same time, she's very vulnerable to his magic, and she can be disarmed. So, definitely have to see how this goes. They ban out the Troll. Definitely a good counter to PA. Night Stalker and Mirana got banned by Yangon. YG. I'll just call them YG and Zero are the two teams. YG got banned out the Night Stalker. Definitely good against this Oracle, especially because and the Earth Spirit keeps both of them from casting their spells and causing trouble in the fights. Especially, he can also find the Oracle pretty quick. Ban out the Ricky, another pretty good counter to the PA. And Ricky's pretty strong right now anyways, so don't really want to fight into him. Don't want to leave him on the table. Although he doesn't like building MKB typically, and I'm not entirely sure how his Aghanim's Scepter works, if it has True Strike or not. Yangon. Ban out more mobile heroes that can like find the Oracle and Earth Spirit and such. You've got, I mean, honestly, you can pretty much have the rest of your team be all magic damage on the side of ZeroTwo, and it doesn't matter just because PA outputs so much magic damage. The Mars is banned. I like this ban as well. Definitely a good team fighter, and will jump in. Good initiation, counter initiation, can be a troublesome. Also has the blink, like so he can get on top of your supports if needs to. Well, most of the time, not a necessity, but most of the time he builds a blink dagger. So I don't mind this ban. He's definitely a good, well-rounded hero to provide. That provides a lot for the team. AM banned out. Okay. AM's just a hard carry. Don't want to really compete with that. Your PA's not going to win. Not going to out farm. And AM is a good MKB builder.
10 seconds remaining.
I expect we'll see support here. Yeah, Rubik's going to be the position 4 most likely. Could technically be a core Rubik, but I definitely see it as a position 4 more than anything. And I would expect that ZeroTwo is going to keep it like that and go position 4 with this one as well.
10 seconds remaining.
On the side of Yangon, we're going to see a core here. Maybe the off laner, maybe the mid laner. I don't think they'll show their carry yet. Although you do need to be a bit careful as the carry pool is being limited by ZeroTwo. They banned out 4 major carries at the moment. Although you still do have some options that they did ban out. Some really good counters to the PA, so you might want to start addressing that. If you're Yangon, you might want to look at picking up something that can still fight this PA and not just have her pretty much going free on you. Oracle, I still do like this Oracle pickup. Although you do need to be careful. The Rubik will steal that false promise, and that can definitely be bad. Especially with the PA, you do not want to give her extra life with that false promise. Oracle's definitely a good hero to counter. They pick Monkey King, could be mid, could be safe. Technically could be off lane too, although I think it'll be the mid or safe lane. So he scales really well. Obviously, the Monkey King bar MKB is named after him, so he can build it pretty easily. I like that pickup. Monkey King's a strong carry at the moment. Good team fight as well. ZeroTwo. I could see their offlaner here. I think they'll last pick their mid laner, just so you have that little bit of mystery left, so you can pick someone who can semi carry the game for you if needed. Just because I don't think you want to expose all of your 2 major cores. Because off lane, I would say, matters slightly less. Oh, they just go straight for it. They pick up that Storm Spirit. I thought about that earlier, but I didn't think they'd actually pick it. But they do. They do pick up the Storm Spirit here. Good to get to Oracle. There's your burst magic damage though. So you got a lot of magic at the moment, and then PA, just PA alone provides enough physical damage for the team pretty much. Wow. Alright, so Queen of Pain and Storm Spirit, I would say, are kind of like counters to each other. They're both Orchid builders with good initiation. So it's kind of just whichever one gets the jump on the other. Although Quap's not going to have a free game with these supports, because neither of these supports are all that scared of her. Rubik is somewhat, but Ogre's tanky enough, has his stun and stuff and such, that I don't think he's going to be too scared of this Queen of Pain. So we only have an offlaner for both teams left, most likely. So that'll most likely be the bans here. Yep, there's the Beast. The Beast ban out. Who do you not want to see here if you are ZeroTwo? I don't think you're scared of a Timber Saw.
10 seconds remaining.
Who else would Magnus?
5 seconds remaining.
I don't like Magnus off lane. He's a little bit greedy.
Team ban.
They ban out the Tide Hunter. I don't know. A Magnus wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, I don't think. Although, I don't think Yangon wants to pick him up. ZeroTwo, it wouldn't be bad though. That his ultimate would be pretty big, and it's locked down for this Monkey King, Queen of Pain. They've already banned out the Night Stalker, Mars, Pangolier, Beast. Yeah, it's just gonna be a series of off lane bans. Really limit that pool. Who do I want to see? Bristleback's not really that good on either side because he's countered by... He's not good into Monkey King or Quap, so ZeroTwo won't pick him up. And he's also pretty bad into Storm Spirit. Even PA. PA counters him, actually. PA's not too good into a Bristleback, but I don't think you want him on Yangon because the Rubik, Ogre, and Storm all counter him pretty well. They have enough magic damage there to burst him down for the most part. Especially if Rubik gets some magic spells from the Oracle and or Queen of Pain.
5 seconds remaining.
Yangon, what do you pick here? Centaur? That's not banned out. A little susceptible to magic, although I don't necessarily mind the Centaur pickup here. Doesn't have all that amazing spells for the Rubik to steal, although pick up an Ursa, so this will be a Monkey King off lane. I didn't think it would be, but that's looking to be what it is. That's very popular. I've seen that more recently. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
10 seconds remaining.
Kind of have mixed opinions on it, but it is viable. I will admit that.
5 seconds.
So we'll have to see how well it can be played by Zalrain here. Zalrain. Okay, this is going to be an offlaner though. Sand King. More magic damage. Good stun. Okay. Like I said, PA is enough physical damage for your entire team pretty much on the side of ZeroTwo, so they went magic for the other 4 heroes, and I don't mind that at all. Ursa, he can build MKB, it's not terrible at it, although that's another one, I just don't feel like he really likes building it. Although his Enrage will be good against the Dreamocell PA. Quap's good against PA somewhat, as long as the PA doesn't like turn on her. Quap can do quite a bit. So early Quap should be able to shut down this PA, and we'll have to see if she can. Overall, who do I like here? I don't really know who I favor here. Yangon, maybe. Yeah, I'm not really sure. They both have win conditions on like who can kind of win the fights, because PA, or not PA, Quap, Storm, Monkey King in this case, Sand King, Rubik, Ogre, Oracle, Earth Spirit, all of the, like 4 of the heroes on each side really like to fight. And so we'll have to see who can kind of win those fights. Overall, late game, I think the PA takes it. I think she out carries this Ursa. But in general, I think it just kind of depends on that mid-game stage where they're fighting. We got the ward up here on the side of Yangon. And okay, let's see. Soirain is the position 3. Yes, he is top here. Hang on, let me see. I had one outdated. After Rain here is in fact the position 3. I don't know if he just goes by a different name. He could just go by a different name.
30 seconds
But I have a different name written down. It's Zhao Yu is the name I have written down. But I will update that information here. Let's see, what is it? Make sure I spell it right. It's, after. Okay, it's just after Rain. Okay.
Heroes rode out to the field of
All right. And looks like they're gonna go 2 and 2. They do. So pretty slow start to the game. There were no fighting for any runes, no altercations, no first bloods or anything. Yesterday's series that we cast, which was Royal Never Give Up versus Phoenix, that was a very slow series. Not much happened in that. But we'll have to see if this goes. And what I mean by slow is I think the game ended like 18 and 18 or something like that. 18 and 12 in like 30 minutes. It was a very slow game. No one fighting each other. Both this Oracle and Rubik can trade pretty well with each other with their spells. Fade Bolt's pretty scary. Same thing with Purifying Flames, Fortune's End. I think it just depends on who has the more mana here. You do have a little bit more regen on this. Oh, gets the root. I'm not going to chase anymore, though. They have no catch, really, for Rain at the moment. And Ursa's sitting on top of the net worth, although that doesn't really mean much at the moment. It's just one quick rate. Although they are zoning out after Rain, so definitely going well. Misses that last hit. Gets that one. Denies that creep. Yep. Definitely denying Rain some good farm at the moment. And they might actually get a kill here. Do they have... No. And there you go. They heal him up, but he is missing quite a bit of farm in this lane. Not much he can do to really fight back at the moment. He didn't take Sandstorm. He took Caustic Finale at 1, which can be good if you're actually in the lane, but he's not in the lane at the moment. He's kind of having to stay out, so he's not being able to make use of that ability. We got Quap still. Quap. Early, I think Quap wins this matchup just with Dagger here, Shadow Strike. But I think the Storm Spirit scales better. So we'll just have to see. Storm Spirit will need to make some more plays around the map, in my opinion. But he can also do that. But as you can see, though, he's just ticking down. And this is a lot more sustainable than the constant casting of Static Remnant. There's a lot more damage, and there's the kill. Lei does die, but all that does is give gold to the Storm Spirit there. Nothing else, no experience, just the gold, and I think you take that. You get 329 gold and 125 experience to your Quap over this Storm Spirit here, who's not farming, which is good. Although, need to be a little careful here on Hall. Monkey King falling real low top. Soirain turned into a tree. Looks like, I think they'll get this kill here. Daggers up and get the last hit. There it is. Oh, they actually managed to find a kill on Rain bottom too, but they kill the offlaners. Sand King and Monkey King both die there. So the carries are gonna farm at least a wave or so pretty freely. I don't think this Oracle wants to walk too far up in the lane, especially not with Earth Shock. Yeah, Earth Shock on cooldown. I had to make sure that was the right name for it. Is the Ursa... No, Ursa's not going Orb of Corrosion, or even Orb of Venom, which I would kind of expect in this lane. Sand King doesn't really have great escape. Although he is... he's really not that fast either. Even with boots on, which is 45 move speed, he's still only at 335, only 25 higher than the Ursa without boots. Just have to see. There it is. I really like that. I remember seeing that cosmetic. I wanted that cosmetic. I like it a lot. It was like a super rare or something though, so didn't get lucky with it. It has a bottle, haste rune. Shoot. And is he gonna get the kill? It looks like he's gonna actually get the kill here on the Storm Spirit. Pops bottle, but does have dagger. There it is. Gets the kill mid. That's 2 deaths for Storm Spirit here. How do you say his name? I can't say that, I'm afraid. Yuan? I'm not sure how to say it. I'll just say Storm. Gets 2 kills on the Storm Spirit, which is not good. Definitely puts the Quap ahead in this lane, both in farm, and it denies the Storm Spirit a lot of experience, as he is a whole level behind almost. Yeah, he's like a whole level behind at this moment. Possibly gonna kill the Ogre here, Paulson. And there's the last hit. They get the kill. And going, having a pretty good start here, winning mid. They that's kind of a trade, I guess, kind of a little bit of a payback for the earlier death on the Monkey Kings while Rain here. But overall, I'd say this lane is going fairly even. Their farm slightly favors the PA here at 28-1. She does have about 9 last hits and more. Oh, and they get Rain again, bottom. Has he not taken Sandstorm? He did take Sandstorm. They might have just had detection of him, or he popped it in the wrong place. I do see that there are 2 Radiant Sentries here. So that is definitely a worry. And this means the Ursa's going to free farm pretty much. He's already 800 gold ahead. So definitely not in a bad position overall. Needs to be careful here. He is solo. Although he does have Enrage. I'm not sure if he's too worried about it at the moment. They do know there's oh, they just dewarded it. Never mind. There's dire vision there, although there's more vision here, so Sand King does need to be a bit careful. No more sentries on this Rubik. PH here jumps forward, manages to steal the kill, I believe. Managed to steal that creep. Pops a Clarity. He's probably gonna get Fade bolted. Nope, just gonna get right clicked. But he has enough mana to be fine in lane. Oracle's back, although he's in a bit of a weird spot. Oh, misses. Rubik goes top. And they turn it. They might get Lay here. There's a stun. But it doesn't hit anything. It just hits the Ogre. And so Rain here needs to get out. Okay, he jumps to the trees and then... Oh, they see him. And you messed up. He should have just left there. I'm not sure what he was doing hanging in that area. They will get the kill. They kill Rain again bottom. Rain is having a terrible lane. He's died 3 times and not had anything in return this game. I mean, if you are behind though, I would say Sand King is the best. Good lord. Kills all over. This is definitely not a slow game. Quap finds the kill on Ogre top after she rotates once they got Zorain here on the Monkey King. Monkey King TPing back. They jump under tower. Dreamacell might die. There it is. And you got a dominating Quap at the moment. Definitely troublesome. Not what you want to see this early in the game. And she is... Oh, wait. They are going on this Oracle mid. Although, he does have Fate's Edict. Did already use it. They will get the kill on him. It will go to Pelosin on the Ogre, though. Pelosin. But, not great for the Storm here. He really needs those kills. He's died twice in lane. But as I was saying earlier, this Sand King's had a pretty awful game so far. But if you're an offlaner, I'd say Sand King's probably the best hero you can be behind on, just because you can farm so well with your Sandstorm and Caustic Finale. I don't think it's a huge worry for this Sand King to be a little behind. They're rotating top. They do know the PA is there, or at least they know someone's there. Well, she does throw a dagger, so they know she is there. She runs back though. This dust is not, or this smoke's not gonna do anything. They get the skill on Pulsar, and right now the mid and core and the safe lane carry for Yangon are just having really good games, both on top of the net worth chart. They're really not being able to be contested. Anytime someone shows up in their lane, they seem to die. And they might take this by, they'll take this before 11 minutes, I would expect. I don't think ZeroTwo can come defend this tower. And runes go, should go 3-1 in favor of Arcane. And he actually manages to steal the Arcane rune. Rubik gets Boulder Smash, and they do kill skill, but he does manage to snag, that rune anyways, so well done by him. Not worth the trade. Get the Oracle bottom, some good retaliations by ZeroTwo, definitely making it worth their while a little bit. But they still need to kill this. Oh, there's another death for the Sand King. He's 0-4-1 at this point in the game. Having an awful game. Running forward, Quap gets stunned up, but they don't have the follow through, or at least they don't feel like following through on that. PA is building Battle Fury, although it looks to be a very slow Battle Fury. She's had a pretty tough game so far, and her timings are not going to be that great. Also Battle Fury on the Ursa, but he already has Perseverance, while she only has Broadsword here. And he can already afford Broadsword, so he's definitely well on his way. They get another kill on Pulsar, and they catch Zorain here up top. Being very active, as kind of expected. This PA and this Ursa are just going to want to farm for a bit. And the rest of the teams are going to want to fight. Try and push towers and take. And at the moment, Yangon is definitely winning that exchange. They're going to take the bottom tower now by the looks of it. I don't think ZeroTwo is going to defend this either. No ultimate on After Rain. There's two Rains in this game. After Rain and Zorain. They do manage to back them off, but it takes a TP of 4 heroes here, or it takes 4 heroes down here to do so, and it doesn't really do much more. And the Monkey King is pressuring mid now, although they are going to go on the Monkey King. There's the lift, the steal. They do kill off the Monkey King. He's also having a pretty bad lane at this point. What is his stats? 1-4-1. Polo Sun will die, and Ha is unstoppable on that Queen of Pain. Dream of Cell now has Claymore, so did go is more wanting that damage so she can farm early. They don't quite get the kill, at least not yet. And the Rubik gets out just barely, but does manage to get out. To see how they do it here. The Storm Spirit is top, maybe looking for a kill or something, but there's no one there at the moment. Monkey King is walking that way, but not much is going to happen from it. $20 damage talent on the Quap. Monkey King has Fabe's Boots or with Corrosion. and it's going Witch's Blade next. This is a pretty common off-lane build, I believe. It's what I've seen. It's what I've seen most common on an off-lane Monkey King, but I'm sure it can be flexed to other items. Sand King sets up mid. They do have vision now. What you gonna do there? And gets the stun. Earth Spirit is under the tower. Here comes the Storm Spirit and 4 other heroes. They're just gonna back off. You can't really chase them back. That'd be bad if you're 0-2 here. Hasted Ogre. He does indicate that they have vision there now. Yeah, they do know there's vision up on this high ground. And managed to deny it though. Well done by that Ogre. Denies that 150 gold or so. As well as some experience too. The supports who are always most welcome of that. Oracle 1, 2, and 5 at the moment. Actually, Ursa is having the best game so far at level 12, but Storm Spirit's not too far behind. And actually, PA is having some pretty decent farm herself. Does not have Battlefield. Oh, actually, she does have. That's much needed. They also kill off the Oracle, and you have a Monkey King that's stuck up here. PA. There's the stun, and they kill off the Monkey King once again. Good job by 0-2 there. Good fight for them. Definitely helps out the PA's farm quite a bit. And she actually has... What did she purchase? Blightstone and a wand. She got Blightstone and a wand off of that fight. So she's doing real well right now. There's the push forward, kick back. And, oh, there's the Quap. They get the kill. It goes to the Earth Spirit, but nonetheless, they do get the kill. And there's a catapult pushing this tower here. They use the glyph. There goes the catapult. There is a lot more pressure on towers and such from Yangon at the moment, although they are about to lose their bottom one. They're not defending it. But overall, Yangon has done better to pressure these towers, while 0-2 is not doing so much. That's the first tower they've taken in this game, and the other 2 towers have been hit, but top one hadn't been touched yet. There you go. There goes the mids. They lose all 3 tier 1s on the side of 0-2 here. Makes it quite a bit more difficult to farm for the PA. There's quite a bit less safe farm for her. You got this camp here. This one's borderline, and then you got this one here. This one's a dangerous camp. That's a dangerous camp. You can still farm your ancients and this camp here relatively safely, but overall it loses a decent bit of safe farm for the PA. She's going to be in a little bit more risk when she goes out to farm some of these camps. Dewarding. The Ursa is still on top right now. Is going BKB at the moment. Already has the Ogre Axe out of it. Gets the stun up. There's the false promise. The roll forward. Do we get the kick back? No. They are going on Sand King actually. There he goes. He gets the kill with the, what is it called? Afterburn, I believe. Soul burn from the Orchid there. Well done. Good pick off by Yangon. In your dream here on the Rubik, stole Scream of Pain. That is a good deal. How much damage? 378 damage with it. Although, it is kind of sad that he has to get up in the fight with it. So not as useful, but nonetheless, fairly good. Fanbrace found on the side of 0-2, and then you got Ring of Aquila and Philosopher's Stone found for this Ursa. Philosopher's Stone is really good for supports, particularly. it just really enables them to do quite a bit more. Yeah, Oracle will take it. It's like it basically eliminates any need you have for farm, for the most part, and definitely a welcome item as a support. They are farming. See, they're farming up these camps. PA can't come to this one. It takes a little bit too long to TP to this outpost, I feel like, so don't really want to farm that camp too much. They do go into Roche on the side of Yangon. BKB and Battle Fury. I don't think that ZeroTwo even knows this is happening at the moment. There's no lifesteal from the Ursa. He does get the hit, and there it goes. And they didn't even try and contest that. I think ZeroTwo could have possibly contested that if they could have won a fight there if they felt like it, but they didn't want to do that. Especially with all your ultimates up. Blink Dagger, Sand King, you got Storm Spirit, you got PA. Like, I think you could have won that fight if they had gone. Ogre, TP's out. They don't see him. Storm does have TP. Not TPing out though. And looks like Yangon's gonna sit in the triangle of ZeroTwo here. Monkey King does come push this wave out, but the Storm Spirit's out of there. And ZeroTwo manages to get 2 runes this time around. Oh, Monkey King's TPing top. And, sir, you're going to die for that. Oh, I say that. Yep, there he goes. Actually, you're going to get multiple deaths? Yeah. Who got silenced there? I heard the Orchid. Orchid is on silence. I'm not sure who got silenced, though. Has to use the save on himself. Your Ursa here might lose Aegis. Doesn't have any lockdown. Everyone's just kiting him. They are going to turn around on the Ursa here. Did get the stolen. There's the stolen false promise there. And Ursa still running away, although they kill off his other 4 teammates. Not great for Yangon there. Switches the net worth lead actually to the side of ZeroTwo now. Yeah, over 1,000 gold, over 1,500 gold actually to the side of ZeroTwo. A lot of it to PL and Sand King, or PA. I keep saying PL, PA and Sand King. Good XP too. Almost 3,000 more XP to ZeroTwo here. They do get the Storm Spirit, so he doesn't get any gold really. Also pretty low on the experience, but not all bad for Yangon, as their Ursa does get a good bit of experience and damage. Gets in a lot of damage, a little bit of gold, but not all bad, although it definitely wasn't a great fight. It is tied up now, 16-16. PA and Ursa are pretty close on farm. Quap is third, kind of in between. A good bit ahead of the Sand King, but also a good bit behind this PA. And then Storm Spirit having a bit of a rough game here. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Double damage Ursa, Blink Dagger, and going Basher next. You can catch someone else. This will be a big time to look to fight right now. Definitely have the advantage. Already uses Blink Dagger. They do see him. Who pings that out? I think the Earth Spirit pings out Vision there, or at least to check for it. Battle Fury Ursa is definitely the move, though. I like this build. Definitely makes him feel better late game than he did. Smoke play for ZeroTwo. Looking good. They're setting up behind here, although there's no one in this top lane, so they're not going to find anyone with this. Just going to kind of wrap around, and that's about it. It's a smoke play from Yangon. Not sure if they know it. Courier's out of there. I think they know it. Does he have blink? No, he has fortunes in. Gets the stun forward. Do they get the kill though? Stun. So they do get the kill on the Rubik. And Ursa, you're a little bit far here, pal. But he's not gonna want to stick around here. He popped BKB already. Oh, crit onto. There's a crit onto the Earth Spirit there. They get the kill. Quap gets caught out. Can she blink? She has blink, but she doesn't go for it. I think she could have got out. Monkey King and the Ursa do manage to get out, but I'm surprised Quap didn't. I think she could have blinked away over here. At least I certainly feel like it. She had BKB up. They didn't have a stun for her. Definitely felt like they could have got it. And PA is now on top of the net worth by about 800 gold. Let's actually look at that fight recap. Positive for both teams, although it does once again favor ZeroTwo. Got 1,000 gold, about 400 more gold than Yangon. Zareen on the Monkey King, still farming away. Has the Witch's Blade, and now going BKB, making moves mid, and there's the kill. They have yet to kill off this Ursa though, so he is still a bit of a worry. What is his stats at the moment? 6-0-3. He hasn't managed to make it out of every fight, so you do have that on your side of Yangon, as your carry is not being shut down in any way. Blink Dagger. I do like Blink Dagger. It's going MKB now that he has the Basher. Definitely could see him building. I definitely see him building a Swift Blink. That item is very strong. Pinging mid. Not gonna do anything, I don't think. Oh, he does actually get his clarity canceled by the cleave of that dagger there. They know PA is here. They just don't want to go on it. Is he gonna jump down? He is. Oh, they're waiting for it though. Doesn't have anything to follow through though. He turns around on it. I think you need to be careful here. PA in a very dangerous spot. If she gets exposed. Oh, she doesn't. She blinks forward, gets the kill on the Oracle. There goes the monkey. And now she is actually beyond godlike. PA is also having a fantastic game. 13-1-2 at the moment. Goes straight into Roche, who's not up yet. Still 30 seconds before he could even possibly respawn. Ursa needs this MKB pretty bad if he wants to fight this PA. Dreamacell. This PA is very scary. Can blow up just about anyone on Yangon other than the Ursa, I think. But I think even that's just dependent on whether or not he gets bashed and crit. There's a possibility. Does not have a whole lot of health to really live through those PA crits. Oh, yeah, like that. Just about took down the Earth Spirit. If she could have got a crit there, I think the Earth Spirit would have died. That little pick off there was 300 gold to the Ursa. Blink forward. Oh, they actually managed to find. Where's your BKB? Ursa does not pop the BKB when jumping in there and manages to get stunned up and dies way too fast. It's a bad turn of events. And that was the last fight there. 1,500 gold to the side of ZeroTwo without calculating in the Ursa or the Oracle pickoff. Now that's the updated version. 2,150 gold in the mid tier 2. 8k in favor of ZeroTwo at the moment. Both of these teams are sitting on the bottom of the leaderboard at the moment in this the bracket. So this is a pretty big game for their standings. It will affect them quite a bit. I believe, let me actually pull it up really quick and I can tell you. I do have it set up. I just have to go click over to it. Currently, ZeroTwo is 7th in the standings, 7th out of 8, and Yangon is 5th out of 8. So, if ZeroTwo wins this series, they jump up to 5th, which would be outside of the disqualification or relegation or whatever, because the bottom 2, I believe, get dropped from the league. The top 6 stay in and can fight, and the top 2 get promotion or something, I believe, to the upper division. I might be wrong on that. I have to go double check all the DPC rules, but I know you do not want to be in the bottom 2, which is kind of what they're fighting for. Whoever loses this game will be in the bottom 2 standing wise, or whoever loses this series will be sitting in the bottom 2 standing wise. And oh, what's going on here? Rubik got the Blink Dagger Yules going for the Aghanim Scepter now. Ursa, definitely quite a bit behind the PA at this point in the game. Bit in need of some help. That last fight really set him back. He did not get to use the BKB, and he just got blown up. There was a Sand King ultimate plus the Sand King stun on top of the storm, doing all the damage, and they blew him up too quick. He got chain stunned and died before he could ever get BKB off. Jumps forward, doesn't find anyone. Oh, yes he does, but BKB is popped and they're out of there. Yangon is not looking to fight at the moment. They're scared of this ZeroTwo team, especially this PA does massive damage. You could really use a. They're gonna get the kill. Yep, there he goes. The Fade Bolt from the Rubik actually manages to secure it. PA at the moment does a ton of damage. How much does? I can't do the math on that. I'm sure she crits for like 1,500 to 2,000 though. At 450% on a almost a 300 damage hit, so she'd be closer to 1,500. Yeah, 1471. She can take this Roche incredibly fast with this Desolator and crit. There it is, and the Storm Spirit gets the cheese. Not a big surprise there. Storm Spirit always likes that cheese. Refills his mana and health in the middle of a fight. Gets the kill on the Ogre and gets out for Quap, at least for the moment. Does get seen and silenced up. Will they be able to bring her down? It looks like they will. There it is. The Soul Burn does get her. And they actually find they managed to find the Earth Spirit over here on the top lane as well. Do kill the Rubik. BKB is popped. And that's about all that comes out of that. Pressuring top tier 3. Storm Spirit re-engaging. No, he's not. He's going to back off. PA is just free to hit this tower at the moment. She can easily take down these towers with this Desolator. Ursa's still messing with the Storm Spirit over here, and they're going to lose their top tier 3. And do quite a bit of damage to these melee racks. You do need to take out these melee racks in one go. You don't really want to leave them up because they do regen. Jumps forward and kills the. There you go. Oracle gets killed with the crit. And they can't even go onto this PA, they feel like. Loses the melee top. Next is there goes the range top. And they lose a set of racks with 0 defense there. Do lose an Oracle in defense, but that's about it. And he didn't even really defend it. He just got jumped on. Gets stunned up. There goes your monkey. Oh, I say that. Does not die yet. There he goes. And they kill off Earth Spirit and Monkey. There's the buybacks from all 3 of Yangon's heroes now. And they stun up. There you go. There's the stun up. But once again, they can't really contest this PA at the moment. She can pretty much crit anyone and they're dead. The disarm from Oracles are kind of your only hope. And all of a sudden, ZeroTwo is 20k ahead. Well done by ZeroTwo here. The PA is definitely carrying this game, which is her role, so doing well at it. Dreamocell. Keep doing a 360 hit on the tower. Just a little bit of taunting. I mean, why not? They can't touch. You might as well play with it. They have to put up a defense for their last tower here. They do still have a tier 2. And there goes the Oracle, the Monkey King. The ult comes out. They do pop the Aegis on PA. But, yeah, you can't really re-engage on this. There's the stun and the kill on the... So they get the Ogre but lose 3. All 3 of which die back, actually. That was... All 3 had bought back previously. So they do not have buyback available. And you'll lose all of your towers here. And that'll be megas. It should be, at least. Ursa can't just jump in on this. Actually, has to blink back instead of forward. So that the Sand King doesn't get onto him. Also has no BKB, so even if he would like to fight this, he really can't. He'll just get chain stunned and die. There goes the bottom melee, and move to the top, or the bottom. Yep, there goes bottom ranged, and that is mega creeps for ZeroTwo. It is late enough in the game that Yangon could technically defend against megas, but ZeroTwo is just going to keep pushing forward here. Dream of Cell taking all the gold from killing these little shrines. Yeah. Could see GG called here any second. Dream of Cell is not going to be able to be stopped here. This PA is a little bit too fat. Well, they get the last one. They do get the silence. Blink forward. But don't have enough there, and she manages to get out. Come back in. False Promise is on this Quap. They kill off the Ursa. No buyback Ursa. There's the GG called. Final last ditch effort there, but it wasn't enough. When is the Aegis going to explode? It might actually just hit it down. Nope, it explodes before they can hit it down. Well played. Good turnaround by ZeroTwo there. Definitely well done. And let's hit continue. Go look at some statistics for the game. See how it did. Definitely looked to favor Yangon that early game. Quap was making good plays around the map. Was definitely doing well. I can't remember how long of a kill streak she had at one point, but look at all the stats. She was 9, 4, and 5. Most of those deaths actually came towards the end of the game. At the beginning, she got most of those kills, so she did fall off pretty bad, which I was saying Storm Spirit does scale better than her, and definitely had a bit more impact in the game. But overall, not a bad game. Not bad gameplay by either mid. Quap definitely won the lane. Storm Spirit just managed to farm his way back in with the fights and other such things, and found the gold needed to win. And then PA, you can't talk about this game without talking about PA. She carried that game hard. Got her Battle Fury, even though having a okay lane, it wasn't bad per se, but it also wasn't the best. Managed to find the farm she needed to get her items, and then kind of spiraled off of kills. She went 19, 1, and 8. So really well done by the PA there. Sand King was very valuable. Had a terrible start though. It was 0-4 and 0 at the one point. Manages to get 9 kills and 16 assists, and only give up 3 kills after that point though, or 3 deaths I should say. So well done by Sand King. Rubik did good. Ogre played the position 5 role. Died a lot. Had a lot of assist as well. Also had some good kills. He didn't really have an escape from that Ursa. So once the Ursa got on him, he just pretty much died. Almost 40k damage done by the PA. Never got the Ursa kill. Sand King and Storm Spirit did. Once again, well done by ZeroTwo there. We'll go on to game 2 and see if Yangon can come back from this, or see if ZeroTwo can win that and take the spot and keep, or take. Let me check really quick. See if they can take the spot in the middle 4, because right now they're sitting in the bottom 2. But well done by ZeroTwo. Really good job by Dream of Cell there. I do think he was the MVP of that game. Just able to really turn it around for ZeroTwo.